Hey, what's going on, good people? Corey Brady, your favorite detailer. Yes, I am. Alright, so I got one today out in the field. And then guess what? I got my full-time job afterwards. I wasn't able to go yesterday. That was my plan, but due to the 2 weeks off, the mental drain, and all that, bro, I was tired. I had spent all day on full detail. That has happened before, but that ain't happened in a long time. But overall, now bouncing back from the 2 weeks off, and then dealing with my dad passing away. I thought I had all the tools that I had, so I didn't take in account of the chance of misplacing anything. And let's see if that works. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't take into account of things that I possibly would have forgot because I thought I had everything in there. But it goes to show that I wasn't 100% ready for work. Because it's very rare, very, very rare that I forget certain tools at the house. Because I did take the time to clean some stuff around the house, and which I do use some detailing stuff. But I forgot to put it back in there. And guess what? I forgot it today too. But I do have an alternative, which makes the job a little bit longer. And the custom car I'm doing, it's not that dirty. It's never that dirty. So the tool I do need, I probably won't even need it for this one. But it is my number one tool. I love that one because it's way easy. All it is a two-sided toothbrush, and it makes a major difference. So I'm off to do that. Just chiming back on just this 2 weeks off and dealing with what I'm dealing with. Some things I didn't say in the previous video about support. And the support, my number one support is to my wife, and how I work the 2 jobs or whatnot. It's some things you don't have to say. It just, when you sign up to be married, it's just things automatically. Like, she knew I wasn't going to be working for the next 2 weeks. So, yes, there is just a bit of lost income. Which 2 weeks didn't really do anything, but it probably catch up anyway because it's 2 weeks missed. But I know moving forward, I took 2 weeks off, so that means for the next month, I need to double time. I need to kind of double up to get back in flow. But back on the marriage thing, so my wife, without me saying, babe, what's going on, it's a death. So I don't have to say I ain't gonna have no money this week, or I ain't bring nothing in. All my wife had to say, I got you back. And that's a big support right there, where I don't have to worry about certain things, and she kind of picks up if needed. And hey man, that's my road dog. That's my number one support right there. She been there every step, like every little bit. Like, if you have a loved one and someone that really values you, I don't know if I can say that. Definitely embrace that. If they see that you're creative, be sure to stay creative. I guess more of an example, I thought that was kind of bland, but like, she know how I am when I'm creative. So she had got me a 3D printer, so I print stuff. Hold on, you know what? I seen a video yesterday, and it was about a man that wasn't bringing enough money to the household, and the woman was the breadwinner, and the man was demanding that she do this and she do that, but she can't do that because she can't do it 100%, but she can do it to the part where she does it enough, just enough. Like being attentive, cooking. He want her to cook all the time, but she's only able to cook some of the time because she still has to work, because she's the breadwinner, so she has to make sure she gets the money. And what I'm trying to get at is that me looking at the guy, I just see that he's only taking in one revenue. Like he got probably just one job. And me going back to the creativity, my creativity makes me an extra income. It makes me an extra income. And so when you get into these relationships, you know, being a hard worker is cool, but you gotta bring more to the table. Someone that values family time, where we sit down, we have game time. We all get together, we cook together. We all get together. Like, you gotta bring more to the table than I'm a hard worker. It's a billion of these. It's a million trillion of people out here that do hard work. But my creativity and my desire for art, and then really it's just art, because I do 3D printing, CAD software drawing, scoping. It's an art. I like art. Is very broad for me. I'm out there with it. Now I'm trying to take the time to learn about different artists, like from the past or whatnot. So I'm taking that time to do that, because maybe I can find, like, master my medium. But anywho, so due to looking at that video of the guy and the girl, I just felt, I don't know, but just looking at it, it's like the man just only knows one thing, and that might just be some just basic working, come home, no hobbies, no nothing. That's just what it seems like, you know. And my wife said to me the other day, she said, "Hey, baby, we need to find a way to make some money together." Ooh, that was magic to my ears. I mean, music to my ears. That was music to my ears. Cause I've been waiting for her to say that. Cause she know how I am. I'm always trying to grind, and find different ways, find things that work. But I'm not gonna just jump into something that doesn't make sense. You know, cause it made somebody $100,000 in 2 weeks. For that person, don't mean it's gonna work for me. That person been putting in the work just to get that, and now they just showing you the finished product. Nah, I'm gonna do stuff that makes sense and I'm happy about, and that's why I say support. My wife is happy about all the things I do, and due to she's happy at what I do, she will support me at what I do. She will invest into the things I do. Is it starting to pay off? Yep, it is starting to pay off. And it's not just my wife. It's the friends that I roll with too. Friends that share, talk about. They just want to call and see what you're doing, what you're up to. And it's simple as that. And I love to talk about what I'm doing. I had my other homie. He said, "Man, you ain't sent me nothing in a while. You ain't sent me nothing." That right there is motivation. That's support, man. I said, "Oh, I got something for you. I got something. I've been working. When I'm sitting, I'm working. When I'm driving, I'm working. Like, my mind is always going." And I did have a period when I heard about my dad, I didn't think nothing. And I thought that was so weird. I was like, yo, my mind never goes blank. I'm always plotting on what's going to happen next. But at that moment, I couldn't. But it was really my wife that kind of lit the fire. Because we was talking about earns or whatnot. And I jumped on the software. It was that little thing right there that just got me back going. It got my mind back up and going. Pretty much, she was like the battery in my back. That little spark of electricity that I needed. And I got to creating. So that 2 weeks I was down, I didn't just sit. I was sitting, but I just didn't sit and do nothing. I kept trying to move forward. I kept trying to improve. You can't let death just stop you. I know, and this is important for the people that has a business and no other type of income. You got to have different avenues to go to when the time comes, because if you don't, man, it's only gonna get worse. That's when you're gonna start asking for handouts and favors and borrow. No, man, you gotta keep grinding. So if you're dealing with a situation where you lost somebody, yes, I understand. It's bad. It's bad. But you gotta find your spark. And your spark is going to be your support that always look for the happiness in you. Sometimes people just call because they might not be in a good mood, but talking to you can make them in that good mood. Give them a little spark. So it's important, man. And also as a business owner, and me, I'm out here solo dolo. I do be in my head. Like yesterday, I did think a little bit about my dad, but I wasn't moving at a fast pace, and it wasn't a rush day, so I had time to let those thoughts flow through. It didn't hinder the work. Only thing was, I know I was moving slow, but also my main focus was doing the job right. So if you gotta be sure to take the time off that you need. But also, when you take that time off, I kept my mind busy. Like I said, I was dealing with the Magic the Gathering cards. And if you know Magic the Gathering cards, it's like I said, it's a lot of reading, a lot of plotting. Go buy a pack. Go buy a pack and you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, to the people that know about it, you know that game right there is critical. And we ain't got room for mistakes. Oh man, I love some Magic the Gathering. But yeah, that right there, like I'll take a picture. Y'all see the picture of like just how my background look. And that's just one little portion. I can't bring them all out. I think I do it little by little. But yeah, so it's so important that you have that support. And my number one is my family. Number one is my family, big time. So, like I said, you gotta close those chapters, man, before they close on you. You know, and you might have an open wound that can't heal. So it's important. So, and also to the business people that's getting back into workflow, make sure you take the time and see all the things that you might be missing before you get back out there to workflow. Also go through the proper steps and seeing what you need to do. But I'm about to pull up at this job site, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.